Let's go.
What about your boy Rodney Perry?
Everybody just stop what you're doing.
Rodney Perry. OTB every night.
Hey there, how you doing? What's up? Everybody on your feet, get up. Good laughs, good people, good vibes. Get ready, cause it's about that time. To clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Laugh it up, laugh it up, laugh it up. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Laugh it up, laugh it up, laugh it up. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Rodney Perry, and this is my show. I call it HotTopix, but it's not my show. It's your show as well. So please feel free, if you're in the chat, chime in on some of these topics. My guest for today, let's get this show cracking, from Chicago. The super talented, funnier than a man, M. Brown. How you doing, M. Brown?
What's going on, man? What's going on, Rodney? How's going on, everybody? I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Man, it's all good, man. First of all, man, how are you, bro?
I'm great. I'm great, man. Blessed that it's opening back up here in Chicago, getting back on the road, doing shows, and it's amazing, man. Good feeling right now. Good time in comedy.
Hey, ain't nothing like working. Work is better than
nothing like it.
Yep. Hey, stay right there. We'll come back to you, M. All right, y'all. Let's keep it cracking. One of my closest and dearest friends. He's at a new cigar spot in Atlanta. What's up, Coley Cole?
What's going on, Rodney? How you doing there, brethren?
It's all good, man. What you puffing on?
Man, this one is the Rocky Patel Edge, but it's a new one called the Nick. You've got to try. They have it exclusively up here.
Okay. And man, how is business? How is everything for you? The world is opening back up. Is it a good thing for you?
Absolutely, man. You know, all last year I was impacted severely by the quarantine and COVID. Today I had a class, and I'm also will be on CBS 46 tonight at 11.
Wow, well done. Hey, that's Cole Parker, man. Thank you for coming in, Cole. Let me get to the other guest. This young lady, I had the pleasure of meeting her on Clubhouse. Flat out funny and just a genuine spirit and a survivor. How are you, Miss Gina G? How are you, sis?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me finally.
I know. Thank you for coming on. I do the show every day, so I told my friends, I said, I need all y'all. If I ain't got to you yet, I will be getting to you. And you came on. I'm glad you was able to come on today. And I can't wait to your funny take on some of these topics we'll cover.
I'm gonna try not to be too ignorant.
Dude, I need all your ignorance, so use it.
All right, you ready for it?
All right, done deal. All right, that's Gina G, and this. There she go. One of my friends might be top 10 stupid people I know. Just ridiculous, funny. Gina G, too funny.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I am doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Glad to be here with y'all this evening.
Yeah, thank you for coming in. You know I'm a big fan. You the world is opening back up for you as a comedian, man. How's it going? I see you out on these comedy streets slanging these jokes.
Hey, I got to. Okay, I'm risking my life out here for these jokes. You understand me? I said it's worth death, Lord. It's worth that. No, but it feels good to be back working. The people are ready to laugh, so I'm excited.
Well said. All right, let's get everybody out here. That's Gina G. That is Cole Parker. That is the homie Brown. Hey. And that is Gina G. Thank you guys for coming tonight. And let's get right to it. Track star, Sha'Carri. That's her name.
Yeah, I think you gave her a new name.
That can't be right.
I was like, who is Sha'Carri? Sha'Carri Richardson. She ran a race. She made it to the Olympics, and she spoke that she was going through a lot. Her mom had passed that week. She said her biological mom. My question to you guys: what have you had to go through in the face of adversity? Like, let's speak to your own personal experience. Like what did you do? Like say for instance, like I've went and performed comedy. You know, when somebody important to me, we lost that day. You know, so what have you had to face in your life that you like? I don't know how I got through that. Gina.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I performed when my back went out. Let me tell y'all something. Woo-wee. My back had went out Mother's Day 2018. And I had a show Father's Day, cold-blooded. When I tell you, I'm talking about, I don't know if y'all ever had your back out, okay? And it wasn't nothing fun. I didn't throw it out and have nothing fun.
Ms. Gina, I don't know. Please clear that up, okay?
Okay.
Because I was like, you had your back blown out?
Right.
Your back? What?
Okay, so I woke up Mother's Day saying, okay, this is going to be a new day. I'm going to start working out and exercising. So I goes out in the living room and do this little yoga stretch thing that I saw online, Lord, where you put your knees and you open up the leg like this. And when I tell you crack, snap, or pop happened, it happened. And my son was like, why would you stretch cold like that? Like, why you coming in here telling us to get with you and now your back is out? So I'm telling y'all, I couldn't move. I had to crawl to the bed. I promise y'all it was the worst ever, but I was already booked for this show. So when I did the show, I'm very active on stage. And when I tell y'all I felt 75,
wow.
I was in pain, y'all. Like it hurt so bad, but the show must go on. It wasn't my best show, but they didn't know I was hurting. I didn't announce it. I didn't make no, hey, y'all, I'm out here tonight with my back hurting. I didn't make no announcement. But when I tell y'all, I said, I don't know how I got through that. It was kind of like Tina Turner performing with her jaw broke. Remember when she had to perform?
Right.
And her jaw was broke with Ike. It was one of them situations. She had the show go on. Ike said, hey. We got cities. We got states. Hey.
San Antonio, we got Yo, so wait, so you're in the midst of it, you're on stage, you're in pain. How was you able to be funny?
I don't know. Like you said, you just when you hit the stage though as a stand-up comic, it's like a switch cuts on anyway. You know what I mean? You can be got a boo-boo 2 minutes before you go home, throw up, whatever, you done cussed out your baby daddy. But it's something about when they introduce you and they hand over that mic. I just kept it pushing, Rodney. I really did. Wow. And I didn't take no pictures with folks or none of that afterwards. I just lent my hell right onto the car. All right. Peace out, y'all.
I'm not mad at you. Oh, Parker, man. You're a motivator. You do a lot in the public eye, man. Have you ever had one of those shows must go on moments?
So, getting up there in age, I got a Charlie horse while sleeping with a woman for the first time. And when that Charlie horse kick in the back of your thigh on the first time, and you want some more, you got to muscle through it, brother. You got to do what you can, keep your stroke and keep your erection the entire time. Then it's hard. If you never had that happen, you don't understand the difficulty.
Now, let me ask you this. Was it a calf Charlie horse or a hamstring Charlie horse?
My calf on different legs. So I had to bend one and stick out the other and keep my stroke at the same time. But on a lighter note, okay, I had, as you know, I tore my calf on the Tom Joyner cruise. I had to come back and teach self-defense classes. That was pretty hard too. But I still think that the Charlie horse in the thigh and the calf, that first time, I think that was more detrimental.
And for the record, just for those of us that listen to the story, did you get a second opportunity?
Well, of course, the benefit, the hardest part was keeping an erection though. That was the hardest part. Because at one time, when it go like this on you, when your thing start doing this, right? It started doing that, but I had to weather the storm and yes, I was able to get through a little bit of water. I don't eat bananas like that. You know me, Rodney. That ain't my style. You know what I'm saying? But I got.
Why you don't eat bananas? Why you don't eat bananas?
If I do, I gotta break the top and throw it in my mouth like this.
Yeah, banana chunks.
I rip a sausage and cut it with a knife and fork. I ain't putting it in my mouth like that. Cigars barely make it. They can't be too big. No big cigars, brother. No big cigars.
All right, you stay right there, Cole. Miss Jiao, I know you've been through different health challenges like myself. Have you ever had one of them show must go on moments?
I mean, I do. If I have to do a Friday show, I am coming fresh off of dialysis. Sometimes I hit the road and go. There's a time I had surgery and I performed like less than a week after I had surgery. I mean, with kidney failure, you have like, let me see, I've had like 15 surgeries in the last 3 years.
Wow.
So, I mean, like at any time, it could be just fatigue. It could just be, having a bad treatment, still trying to get up there and do it. Sometimes you get dehydrated at treatment. I mean, anything can happen. Like sometimes I pass out, but when I pass out, that'd be the best damn naps ever. Like those are the best.
You know what? You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do this.
I'm telling you, like when you pass out and your eyes roll in the back of your head, that'd be the best sleep.
Oh my
like that 10 minutes you out, it's like the best sleep ever.
Wow.
Like if I pass out before I go on a trip, I'm like, okay, I slept for a good 10 minutes and I'm ready to go.
Are you on PD?
I'm on I do hemo.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Judah, have you ever been with a man that got caught a Charlie horse?
No, I done caught a Charlie horse before, but sometimes you gotta make a decision. Look, am I gonna catch this nut or am I gonna stretch this leg out?
That's what I'm talking about. It's a life decision.
It's a life decision.
Look, you better just drink you some pickle juice afterwards, because pickle juice help with cramps, okay? Help with dialysis, it help with dehydration. If you cramp, you drink you some pickle juice, okay?
I can't do
All right. I can't take it more.
I know you don't like phallic objects. You don't gotta eat the pickle. Just drink the pickle juice.
Okay.
There you go.
Mr. M. Brown, have you please clean the show up for me? Have you had a show must go on moment, man? You ever had to work like Michael Jordan with a cold or sick?
With my biggest show must go on moment, I must say, I was doing the show with only me and one other comic, Eli Hamilton. And I was literally getting a call as he was calling my name to go on stage from my wife that my grandmother had just passed away.
Oh, man.
Literally like walking on the stage. She's telling me. And I remember, you know how you act like, you know how you get news like that, and you try to act like you don't hear it so it don't phase you. So I was able to go up and do my 20 minutes. But at the end of that set, the guy that was on the show with me had to come and pick me up off the stage. Oh, but when I say this is one of the top 5 sets I've ever had in my life, when I say them people was like, you know what I'm saying, before I had to tell them, like, man, I got to go because of my grandma. Before I said those words, oh, man, you would have thought I was Cat Williams in 2006 up there. You would have... the way them people was laughing, I was like, oh man, they must be feeling bad for me or something. But it was an amazing set. But then that was one of them times I was like, okay, the show got to go on because ain't nobody else gonna come in 30 seconds to fill in that spot.
Wow. Hey, thank you for sharing such great stories, man. This is not only our show, it's their show too. They're chiming in. Shouts out to D Hurley. Thank you for coming in, D Hurley. Chantel said, "Oh wow!" I think that was to one of y'all, maybe Cole's comment.
I'm scared to see these comments.
Stella Hetherington. She said, "What if I walked into?"
That's probably mine.
Okay. We got Chi-Town in the business. What's up, Ramsey? Gina G. Great energy. Okay. Great stuff. And Venus, thank you for chiming in. Appreciate y'all. All right, next topic. So, since I started the show, I have my friends hit me up with stuff. Okay. So I wake up this morning, Cole said, Rodney, have you seen this? I said, no. So apparently the Atlanta IKEA had a situation. Oh. Have you seen this story? So Atlanta IKEA, they had a Juneteenth celebration, okay? And they had food that they were giving to their patrons. And the menu consists of fried chicken, watermelon, greens, candied yams, and
mac and cheese.
Cornbread.
And cornbread.
The part of the menu that's coming under fire is the fried chicken and watermelon. M. Brown, do you have an issue?
Yes.
Do you have an issue with the fried chicken and the watermelon?
Yes, I do have it. I got an issue with both of them because, as y'all know, coming out of slavery, Juneteenth, 1867, 2 years. I think that's the right year. But
65, right?
65 was the year, but then it was 2 years later when they was actually free.
Okay.
We wasn't getting wings as black people. We hadn't made it to that part yet. So for them to serve chicken wings, I think we was mostly eating like chicken ankles and
booty.
Chicken paw.
We was getting the leftovers of the wings. We didn't get wings for another 60 years. Like for real. Like we really didn't get wings to about 1927 at the end of the Depression.
Hold on, M. Brown. What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that IKEA should have served. The slave salad was leaves and grass and berries fresh off the tree. That was slave salad.
That's on their regular menu, bro.
They should have served Juneteenth menu. It should have been a Juneteenth menu because when them people left that slave territory in Texas, they didn't leave to greens and cornbread and macaroni and cheese. They left to chicken ankles. Watermelon leftovers, just the rind of the watermelon. There wasn't no watermelon left on there. They just had the rind. They had to suck the juice out the rind. But they giving us whole watermelons and greens. And no, we didn't have greens. We didn't have greens like that.
Like who the hell cooked it?
All right.
Somebody from Denmark? Was the grandma from Biloxi? Who cooked it?
Cole, you brought me this story. What's your take on it, man?
I think it was a
horrible.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna have chicken and watermelon and collard greens and cornbread and no Kool-Aid, first of all, you already break all the rules.
The red Kool-Aid.
Bring it all together.
You got no Kool-Aid, red, purple, or blue. I can't mess with you, right? But I think that whoever was in the meeting, they wasn't a person of color, definitely black, and but I don't know. They might have had that one black dude they asked from the stock room. He'd be like, shit, it'd be good to have some fried chicken, watermelon, collard greens, jams, and I don't know. But I think it was a terrible idea. But if they wanted a little publicity, they got it.
My man, Dr. Dupree said he loves the show. Thanks for popping in, brother. Yo, Cole Parker, you got a problem. Miss Jal Judah, man, please bring some civility to my show.
You asked the wrong person for civility. Somebody from Texas.
What should they have had, Jal Judah? If y'all saying no fried chicken or watermelon, what can they make? What can they put up?
The first time I went to IKEA, they had collard greens with raisins in them. They should have just stayed away from all black culinary items with spices all together. They should have just served them dry-ass meatballs and shut the hell up and let black people continue to do what we was doing. Because on Juneteenth, we going to barbecues, we going to fish fries, we finna go get, the spaghetti with the catfish. I don't know why we do that, but we do it. But they should have left that to us. Just because it's a commercial now does not mean we don't need your help celebrating. We got this. We got it. Yes, baby. Raisins. And the collard greens. And they call them collard and not collard greens. I ain't like it.
Wow.
Like collard.
Yeah, I think they had collars on to go get them raisins.
Gina G, I know you up in they had fried chicken, watermelon, but they had greens. They had a whole menu. They had mac and cheese. What you think about that mac and cheese, though?
First of all, I think the menu was delicious. If you really think about it, I feel like I want to make that for dinner tonight. I feel like I want to make that. My question is, who made the macaroni? Now, all the other sides, I don't care about them sides, but I need 2 legs and a scoop of mac. Just me. Okay, I feel like devil's advocate. Okay, I feel like y'all maybe they was trying. Okay, maybe they was trying to get in on the Juneteenth celebration, and they said, okay, well, this is what black folks eat. They eat greens, they eat candy yams, and they love watermelon. I think they should have put the watermelon on the side of the menu, though. See, what they messed up was they put it all together. They put fried chicken, watermelon, mac and cheese. See, they messed up. You should have put all of the meats, the starches. You know what I'm saying? Then you should, on the side, it should have been the desserts, which was the watermelon. Okay. But when you put it all together, it run together. We don't like that. We need separation. Okay. We need slavery separation. But in all honesty, I'm mad I didn't know in time to get a plate. I'm just gonna keep it real because I want to know what's going down. What's happening? Who made this macaroni? Like,
they had this right here, and they was making that macaroni and cheese.
That's what I'm saying.
They had this right here.
Gotta have this. Gotta have this. Now, y'all know what's the white lady name? Paula Deen. Now, Paula Deen makes a good macaroni and cheese. You know,
that's why she put butter and nigga in her macaroni and cheese.
Right, but
hold on, what she put in there? Butter and what?
Butter and the word nigga in her macaroni and cheese.
It makes it so much better though, because when you making it, you already yelling at your kids, nigga, sit your ass down. Sit down. So it's already nigga and mac is going together. I think it's just a stereotype that's horrible. Okay. It is something that we enjoy, but not everybody enjoys it like together. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't just sitting at home cutting up watermelon and frying chicken. You know what I'm saying? But I say they should have just had some hot and readies. I say they should have just had some Little Caesars $5 pizzas and called it a day with a Mountain Dew and some Pepsi. Because we can't feed everybody.
They can let their black employees go home.
But I honestly think that's a little confusing because I think for this being the first Juneteenth, black people, we didn't know what to do. We didn't know to give people gifts. I seen black people driving around with big African flags out they car like they was Puerto Rican. They didn't know what it was. Like we can't they just start stealing other racist stuff. We can't just steal Puerto Rico thing. That's Puerto Rico.
Everybody stop.
Y'all can revert to Texas. We've been doing this.
Oh, everybody stop. Okay.
I had on handcuffs that was cut in the middle.
Come on.
Until the police pulled me over. I almost had
wait. I got y'all messing my head up. Okay, stop right there. No. Let's move on. Next subject. No. Have y'all heard of Laurel Hubbard? Laurel Hubbard is a trans athlete. Laurel Hubbard is a power lifter. Now, when Laurel was a man, he got injured as a power lifter. He is now a trans athlete. He is now a trans athlete, and he's going to be in the Olympics. Is this fair? Gina G, you first.
No, and no. So I didn't even know the part that he hurt himself before. So you hurt yourself, and now you're gonna decide to go ahead and throw on the skirt and let me see if I can go. No. It ain't right. You can wear your dress, but you just still got to play with the boys. Okay, go over there with the boys with your dress on. That's how I feel because I don't think it's right, y'all. I don't think it's right, Rodney. I don't care what nobody do with their life. I love everybody. Okay, with the love of the Lord here. You hear me? Amen. But what you ain't gonna do is out wrestle this young lady who used to play with Barbies and lip gloss and shit. And you used to G.I. Joe, and now all of a sudden you want to, but no. Go on and do you, and y'all come up with some shit for y'all, and just like they did the Special Olympics and all of that, they need to come up with a Trans Olympics so that all of them can get together and they play against one another. But you ain't let my daughter come and tell me she had to wrestle a man. No, I'm at the school. You hear me? I'm at the school. That ain't right, Rodney. It ain't right.
Stay right here, Gina. Stop. Okay.
It ain't right, Sophia. It ain't right.
Y'all, hold on, y'all. We need to be respectful of the trans community. They're definitely new. And you know, Stella even said it. Stella said, "Look, I'm not laughing at this trans stuff, but how do we be respectful and still fair to the women that are in the sport?"
I'm gonna be honest with you. As a fat person, I'm against all physical activities. That's just the type of fat person I am. I mean, there maybe should be a separate category because, like, look, if I decide I'm gonna be a runner one day and I get in the track and then y'all put me against a transgender person, I'm gonna just quit. I'm gonna just let you know. I'm gonna just go home and I'm gonna eat some ice cream and I'm not even gonna worry about it no more. Like Rodney, I'm not trying to get canceled. Like, my kidneys are already canceled. You're not finna get me canceled before I get famous. I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm not touching it. I can't touch it. I don't want it. Gina, really?
Until you do right, because you didn't have to say that about your kidneys. You had to do your kidneys like
they did me like that.
Wait, hey, Cole Parker, man. Is this out of line? I mean, you like me, you got daughters that maybe participate, maybe athletes someday. Or do we have to find a way to be more sensitive to our trans brothers and sisters?
I actually agree with Gina. There should be a Special Olympics for, like, the gay trans community who wants to do that. I can only imagine that I would never want to see the relay race in a gay relay race. I don't know what they passing. I don't know what the stick gonna be. I don't want to be no part of that. But I definitely feel that if you were born a man, you should not compete against women in athletic sports. Hence why women have different categories. They have categories because of physical makeup. You just because you put, titties on your pecs don't make you less manly. You know what I mean? I can understand internally you may feel that way, but this Viva de Mayo power lifter, you know what I mean? I mean, we got to be real. You know what I mean? I mean, imagine it still was born a man, has man characteristics, man athleticism, male. We'll say male. So I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm a little. I don't give a
fuck. My cousin is on here. She said, "Acknowledge trans women as women. Educate yourself." But I see
the pronouns. I see the pronouns. Okay.
Yeah. But here goes. And I might be off on this or not educated. So please educate me if y'all know better. But the man that makes a trans to a woman is indeed a woman by word, but his physiology is still that of a man. And so the question is it fair to have a what was once a man compete against what was always a woman? That's the question.
No, it's not fair. It's not fair at all, because even though they identify as a woman, they still got the muscular makeup. You still got the legs and the arms of a dude. And then just off the simple fact that you competed as a male prior to this makes it even more, because you competed as a male. Did you win as a male? Because if you didn't win as a male and now you're going to dominate the female side, I think New Zealand threw in a cheat code. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's a left down left, right down right. You can't. They just went and cheated. That's like in '92 when the USA when they got Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. That's you know what I'm saying. That's a cheat code. You can't just go get this dude that's lost as a man. But now he's gonna dominate. It ain't no young lady that's gonna pick up 600 pounds like he about to do, because he physically a man can live more. Just factually, a man can live more than a woman.
That is true.
And when you brought it up, I looked him up and I looked up the video of him lifting weights.
Her lifting weights.
I'm sorry. I looked up the video of them. Her. I'm sorry. I looked up the video of them, they or her lifting weights.
We're not gonna make it, are we?
He looked like them. She looked like a strong young man.
Wow. All right. Let's move on, guys. Move on. Hey, Stella, text me. Text me right now. Okay. The next story. Janet Hubert, the original Aunt Viv, is working on the film with Gabrielle Union and Lala. She was canceled. She is not canceled anymore. My question for you guys is, how does a person rebound from getting canceled? In Brown.
They exactly the way she did. Go to the source that canceled her and tell her story and get back right. Because from what I watched on the Fresh Prince special, she had a lot going on in her life at the time when the whole thing happened. But it's bad that it had to take 30 years for it to happen, because she was better than the second mom on Fresh Prince. Mm-hmm. So I'm mad that happened. But you know exactly the way she did, just go and tell her story. But she shouldn't even have to do that. One person shouldn't have been able to determine the rest of her career for you know what I'm saying, like this, because she was, if I may be wrong, but I think she was the most experienced actor on that set when Fresh Prince started. Yep. So for her to get canceled and to lose her future work like that from the least experienced person on the set, you know, but I'm happy it's coming back full circle.
Much love to Janet Hubert. Cole Parker, man. Everybody's talking about Janet Hubert. She got canceled, blah, blah, blah. But what about the little girl from Family Matters that walked up the steps and never came down? What about her?
Didn't she go into porn? I don't remember.
Yeah, she can't come back from that.
Yeah, she did.
She pivoted her career. Maybe Janet should have done the same thing.
Oh no,
maybe she should have went to porn. You know, she had prowess when she was walking. She was graceful. I mean, you know, not like a ballet porn. I've never seen ballet porn. I'm interested in it. I know she was a dancer too. You know, but maybe she just didn't pivot correctly. I mean, if we're gonna compare the two stories, the Family Matters girl, she was pretty terrible. If you've never seen her videos, let me tell you, it's like watching Lawrence Fishburne's daughter. You don't never want to see
D.
Let me tell you, you never want to see that porn again. Never. I saw that one, and I actually canceled myself. I threw my subscription away for 60 days after I saw that one video.
Yeah, Judah, please get me out of this.
I mean, I saw the video he was talking about. It was bad.
Where is the link? I've never seen this.
It's on Pornhub.
Don't do it to yourself. Don't even do it.
Yeah, don't.
Is it like R. Kelly peeing on the girl? Is any of that?
That was
no.
That had more sex appeal.
No, the question is, Janet Hubert was canceled. She's no longer canceled. How do you make a comeback from that, Judah?
Oh no, I'm trying to actively avoid getting canceled because I don't know if I'm likable enough to come back if I get canceled. You keep asking me these really hard questions, and I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna uncancel myself when I get a transplant. Maybe they need to transplant a new personality. I don't know. Like a new publicist, a stylist. I don't know. I don't know. TV different because people get canceled on YouTube all the time and come back 2 weeks later like they didn't call people the N-word. So I don't know.
Wow, well said. Gina G. I mean, this is big for Janet. Janet, like M. Brown said, it's been 30 years, man. Wow. This lady's been not getting jobs and passed over because a powerful person said so. And now she's back, man. How happy are you for her?
I mean, I'm ecstatic. The good news is you can't keep a good woman down. You know, so the good news is after 30 years, she back in full effect. She's back relevant. But I don't know who all counseled her because I always loved that Aunt Bill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against the second Aunt Bill. You know, I ain't gonna do no colorism, okay, in light and dark. But I don't know about the second Aunt Bill. But I've always loved her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that she's got a chance to come back and do something for the community because she was a dancer, an actress, theater. I mean, this lady has done everything. So for her to get canceled was hard, man. It was hard looking at that second Aunt Bill because she just didn't flow right. I ain't like them coats and them shoulder pads. I ain't like all of that. Then they had this little chocolate baby. I was like, Stop playing with us. But I need to see that tape though. Y'all stop playing with me and send me the link.
I'm gonna send it to you right now. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I need to know what's going on because I need to see the link.
Give me 3 seconds.
All right, guys.
Not in your favorites.
We're coming down.
Not in my favorites. No, it's not.
We're coming down the home stretch, guys. Carl Nassib was in the news. Carl Nassib is the first openly gay active NFL player. Right? And
we had one of those. He was alive.
Oh no, he got fired, so he ain't active.
I don't think he ever played a game. He sucked. He tried to use that to get into the league. He was bad.
Literally.
Rodney, I heard that.
I gotta choose a different word. He was a bad football player. He tried to use the gay to save his career. He was bad. He just was not a good player.
That's the question, M. Brown. Is a guy like this using it to save his career? Now, if y'all remember that we had Jason Collins was the first openly gay NBA player.
Right.
And reading his story, he's like, it was very tough to even move around after that. And he is currently the community ambassador for the NBA. What's your thought on that, Mr. Brown?
He wasn't good. Like he wasn't good. He was not a player that you was like, if he get cut, let me go get him. He wasn't DeMarcus Cousins. He wasn't.
So wait, let me ask you this, then, Brown. Are you saying he was shitty? Are you saying he was shitty?
As a basketball player, yes. He was he was a pretty shitty basketball. Y'all throwing these on times, you know what I'm saying? He was not good. I don't know. I don't know. He wasn't good.
Gina G. Does it matter if he's good or not? He's the first openly gay NFL player. Does he have to be good? I mean, he's good enough to make it in the league.
Man, I ain't cared about the Raiders since Refrigerator. What that his name? I ain't cared about the Raiders. My thing, the man shouldn't even have to come on out and tell all his business like that. Doesn't matter when he hut one, hut two, and if he like to hut one up two in the room. It don't even matter. It's making it bigger than it is. You ain't got to come out and tell everybody that you. If we see you on the sideline smacking ass and kissing your boyfriend, we know. So you ain't have to come on out. See, the coming out part makes it now a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Now we pinpointing, what it is. Man, okay. It's a lot of people gay. Okay? It's a lot of people. Now you want to come out and make it a big deal. Now people going to have not gender reveal parties. It's going to be coming out damn parties. Sir, just do your job.
Hold on. Let me just throw this out there though, guys, because this is a great conversation because they're still black first. First black this, first black that. There's lots of black first. So this is a first for their community. So it's a good thing, right? Yeah,
it's a good thing, but I don't think it had to be. I don't know. The boy that's horrible. He ain't that the one that kissed his boyfriend during the draft?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but look,
he ain't the first. He's just the first. He ain't the first to let everybody know.
Thank you. He ain't the first, Rodney. But now that we know, we know now, and I hope you can calm them fans down. That's who he should have been addressing, them rowdy Raider fans. Don't you come up in here tearing up nothing in our new stadium. That's what he should have been announcing.
Well said. Cole Parker, man. I mean, you're in self-defense. You're standing the gap for a lot of the women. What's your take on this, man?
Well, a couple things here. First of all, publicly out is one thing, but I know players that played when I was younger, Jerry Rice, Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith. I mean, I always assumed, right? So I've always had those assumptions for those guys that they didn't come out. I don't know if that was brave or better for their careers. But I'm just hoping he doesn't come out with any crouchless football pants on, because then I think it's going to change the entire game. But next to that, what he do behind the locker room with whomever he do it with, it's fine. I think if he's a star athlete and he plays well, I probably would never wear his jersey and it'd probably be in pink. But I'm just saying, I think it's a good thing for football, man.
You say you would never wear his jersey.
Never wear his jersey.
And it will probably be in pink.
And it probably come with.
What if it was a breast cancer jersey?
Yeah. Oh my God!
All year.
Hold on, let me add one of my friends in. Angel. Angel's been watching the show. Angel, you have a comment on this topic?
First of all, his head ain't in the game. That's probably why it's bad.
Where's his head at?
Clearly, it's not in the game. It's somewhere else between somebody else's legs. I don't.
Van Rich says, let me bring in Van. Van Rich says, unfortunately, it may hurt his career or future advancement opportunities. Michael Collins filtered out of the NBA, and Michael Sam, that was Mike Sam.
Yeah, Mike Sam. Yeah,
never really was considered. So is it a good thing to even come out, man? I mean,
it's nobody's business.
Not just that, but
you gotta get famous first, then you gotta come out.
Not even that, because in sports, if you good, you good.
Don't matter.
If you good enough, they're gonna put you on their team. Ugly, gay, purple,
well, that's
brown.
A big thing, it's a lot of people on the Dallas Cowboys team that should be in jail.
Folks ain't coming out saying, "Oh, I'm dating a white woman. Oh, I date a white woman. I just want to come out and let y'all know that I date white women." Right? Ain't nobody coming out for everything else.
But there are plenty of gay athletes. They just not coming out of the closet.
They just not telling everybody.
Business. It ain't nobody's business.
Yeah.
All right. I think we beat this to death. All right, moving on. Thank you, Angel, for popping in. And you got the fresh haircut too. Okay.
I'm out in LA this week, dear.
Before we go, we're gonna play again. Oh, here come my cousin Stella. Stella been cussing us out in the comments.
Cussing us.
She been letting us have it. Y'all ignorant, damn fool. Welcome to
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Stella. I'm sorry.
I think
my
so.
cousin
sorry.
Stella. Now,
Oh, I like his headphones.
Stella, how are you? First of all,
I'm fine.
oh, you sound good.
I want to
Too.
remind you guys that it's Pride Month.
No,
Mhm.
and please hear me out, Stella, because I know it's Pride Month, and the Pride is wilding out the last couple of days because it's been about 5 Pride stories. But the question is a trans athlete versus a regular woman in that field. Are you comfortable with that? Is that fair?
And the answer is you need to understand all that is involved in being a trans person. You need to understand all that is involved in being a person who is not trans. One of the comments I made was that we have women who are competitors in the same fields who have an overabundance of male hormones, and they have a way to handle that. So you
Well,
guys are speaking with a whole lot of assumptions. I can tell that
no,
you have not educated yourselves on the
no,
topic. You're
but
just thinking about this is a man, now he wants to be a woman.
no,
And
that's
you
not
don't
true. So that's not true in my case. Hear me out, Stella. Hear me out, Stella. Like,
That's what I said. I
so
wasn't touching it.
the way I understand, I've talked to some doctors on this, is that it takes like years of hormones to have your to suppress those male hormones enough where they are affected, not to mention the muscle mass.
I'm gonna say
Right?
again, I'm gonna tell you again that there are women who are born with an abundance of male hormones.
They can't play either though, Stella.
Yes, they can,
No,
and
they
they do.
can't. No, they can't.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can.
I
They
just
already
told
ruled
you
on this
they
years
can,
ago
and they
because the
do.
Russians was turning out these women with all them hormones. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know about the Russian
They were
situation. I'm
making.
telling you
oh,
that
those
they
some
do.
big ass women.
In America, they can though, Rodney. What she's telling you, Russia is a different country.
But
But here in America, the women, based
Russia
on
is a different
their
planet.
level of testosterone, how much they have in their body, when they
Naturally.
have certain levels of testosterone, they can compete in men's events if
No,
they
they
have
compete
enough.
in women's events.
I'm sorry, they can compete in each other's events. Needless to say, if they have enough estrogen for one or testosterone for the other, depending on whichever one they are, they
Right.
can compete in that event. But they have to be able to be at those levels, is what your cousin Stella is trying to explain. One of the other things is people assume that just because they may or may not still have the male or female genitalia is what determines whether or
That don't
not
have
they can
Gen Z don't have
participate.
nothing to do with it.
It has
mm-mm.
nothing to do with it, but it does have everything to do with their levels of estrogen and their levels of testosterone.
Well, let me
What?
tell Stella
And
this.
every man is not stronger than every woman.
I
Y'all
think
ain't even trying to be right
Well,
on
hold
that.
But
No,
if
on.
they're
not
an
every.
athlete,
Not
but if they're
every.
an athlete, they have athlete strength. If you're training to be an athlete, not just a regular trans woman who's out here that wants to be a trans model or just everyday life, but if you're a trans that's an athlete, you are athletic.
How about this? If
I don't think
LeBron
someone.
You
James,
are athletic,
hold
but
on,
again,
let me say this. Let me say this.
every man isn't taller than 6 feet.
Hold
Every
on.
man doesn't have extra long legs. There are a whole lot more things to be considered than the thing. We are boiling this down and really oversimplifying things,
No,
and I
no,
don't think that's
but
fair at all.
Stella, but you have to also take into consideration. Let's say LeBron James decides to trans tomorrow. Can we
Okay.
say that? If LeBron James is trans tomorrow, he's gonna be whooping some female ass over there at the WNBA
Mm-hmm.
Now
because
that wouldn't be fair though.
that's what I'm saying.
Right. Right. And then also, at what point do you draw the line? Because if they doing this, eventually every country is going to go get a trans
But you have to
guy.
I'm gonna
understand,
tell y'all
LeBron can
again.
come
I hear
out
a whole lot
tomorrow.
of ignorance speaking. You are not educated on this topic. I know what you think you know, but you have not read more than you have read. Read some more, understand some more. It's not as simple as you guys are making it.
I think everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and thank you for
It's
coming on.
not my opinion. It's not my opinion. I'm hearing the ignorance. I'm just telling you.
Well, you can't call nobody ignorant just
I
being on
haven't read on trans.
You need to dig deeper.
My first cousin is trans, and she on ATL Baddies. I told her don't fight nobody, because she was born a man. Don't ever fight nobody on the whole show. And that's my first cousin. I'm pretty educated.
All right, and we're all educated. So moving on. Thank you guys all for coming on. The game we're gonna play before we get out today is called One Gotta Go. One Gotta Go. Let's see. My images right here. One gotta go. All right. Cheetos, Snickers, Chips Ahoy cookies, Lay's sour cream potato chips. One gotta go.
Cheetos,
Snickers,
Lay's
sour cream potato
Lay's
chips.
sour cream
potato chips.
Lay's sour cream.
That's the ugly guy snack.
What? All right, moving on. M&M's, Kit Kat, Snickers, or Reese's. One gotta go. Angel.
Regular peanut.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat gotta go. Okay. M. Brown.
I'm gonna say Kit Kat.
Kit Kat gotta go.
Kit Kat gotta go.
Nina Jam. Stella. What gotta go?
Kit Kat.
Nobody fuck with the Kit Kat. Okay.
I do.
It's not that. We just like the other stuff better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here goes one. Since we talked about fried chicken earlier, fried chicken, one gotta go. The wing, the leg, the breast, or the thigh.
The breast.
Hold on, Jal Judah.
The thighs, because the thighs they sit here be looking like gristle. Like I don't even know what kind of chickens these are. I don't know if they were like drug addict chickens. But like the chickens we be getting, they thighs be jacked up. Like they be like Kardashian thighs.
All right, enough. Stella.
Artificial.
Stella.
The breast gotta go. We all know that the dark meat is better.
Come on.
What?
No, what are you talking about?
Dark meat is the best meat
The
on
big
the
piece of chicken go to the man. See, y'all don't know.
Yeah,
Yes, I was raised with the big chicken going and a big piece of cornbread, especially if you cut it and that long slice. That was daddy's long slice.
Now, if Stella was talking about men, I would agree. But,
all right.
You can let the breast go.
M. Brown, one gotta go. Thighs, the breast, the leg, or the wing.
Definitely the leg got to go. Definitely the drumstick. My mama used to fry 20 drumsticks and I could never eat one again in my life. She would fry 20 drumsticks for dinner because that was a cheap. It was 6 of us. So we got I could never eat another drum. No, I don't want
you get a 20 pack of drumsticks for $5.
Man, and she would fry drumsticks. I could never eat another drumstick.
I used to love the drumstick when I was a kid. I wish somebody would give me a damn drumstick.
I'll take it.
All right, Cole. Wing, thigh, breast, or leg. One gotta go.
The thigh. It's too greasy. It's ugly. It's ugly meat. Like when you pull off the bone, it looks ugly. The thigh gotta go.
Thank you.
Thigh's the most juicy piece of meat on the chicken.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Angel.
Get rid of that leg.
All right, you go sit next to M. Brown. Well done. All right, I got one more.
Have mercy.
Oh, make it a good
The
one.
chicken breast is dry.
Thank you. It's dry. I don't care how you soak it, marinate it. It's dry.
Man,
That's all I get to see people don't like.
This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good
And
one.
they charge you extra for it.
This is a good one. We're going to start with Stella on this one. Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes, or Apple Jacks. One got to go.
Oh, I'm not eating none of that.
I need you to pick one.
Pick one that I want to keep or that I
It's got to go. It's got to go. You'll never want to see it again.
Name it. Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks. What else?
Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Way too much sugar.
All right, M. Brown.
I agree with Stella. Lucky Charms, the marshmallows. I'm too old to be putting a marshmallow in my mouth out of some milk. I'm too old for that.
John Judah.
I'm gonna say Lucky Charms because them marshmallows are hard as hell. And you can take them outside and write with them like chalk. So anything that write like chalk, you don't need to eat.
Angel.
Lucky Charms are no longer magically delicious.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's it.
Holy Cole.
all day. Lucky Charms got to go. I'm just like M. Brown.
Hey, I'm about to put Lucky. If this goes unanimous, I'm about to put Lucky Charms out of my life for real.
Gonna do it.
Not like I got a box in the kitchen.
Gina G.
Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops got to go. Have y'all seen Toucan Sam lately? I don't know who Toucan Sam is. I don't know who that bird is. Where they get that bird from?
Gina,
That's
he a
beehive
clone.
bird.
The government cloned him. That's why he look like
Okay,
this.
Gina go.
Gina must ain't seen the Fruit Loops Frosted Flakes box that they come together already mixed.
No. Give me the Lucky Charms where the marshmallow. I eat all the oats first and save all the marshmallows for afterwards. Come on.
You was one of them kids. You one of them little marshmallow hoarding ass kids.
Yes, girl. Right. And he go under your spoon like he gets stuck under the spoon with the milk.
Oh, everybody freeze. Everybody freeze. I can't thank you all for popping in on us today. It's been a crazy show. I'm going to come around. You tell me your social media, and we're going to get out of here. Cole Parker, how are you, buddy? What can people be a part of your world, man?
Man, thank you, man. Everything's real simple. Everything for me is right here. There somewhere. There we go. Cole D. Parker. Easy to find. Never running. And really don't give a fuck about too much.
Wow. Well said. Hey, thank you for coming on the show. All right. Up next, M. Brown, man. How can people be a part of your world?
Man, just follow me at M Brown is funny. EM Brown is funny. Don't forget the EM. Yeah, man. Follow me, man. And I hope I didn't offend anybody with the trans comments, but my ignorance is your education. So just educate me and let me know in the nicest way possible.
Well said, M. Brown. And for the record, we're all comedians, so we're gonna always sound a little stupid. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you for popping on. Miss Jal Judah, how do people stay in touch with you and what you got going on?
On Instagram, I am Jal Judah. On Facebook, Jal Judah D. Pretty much just Google Jal Judah, and I'm the only one. If somebody else got my name, let me know so I can shank them. And if you are A positive and you feel like donating the kidney, hit me up. Like for real, slide my DMs.
Wow, I wish I was A positive, baby. Hey, thank you for coming on, Jal Judah.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Yo, Angel ain't supposed to be on the show at all. Y'all, you and Stella gotta wait. All right. Up next, I need to talk to both of y'all offline. Up next.
Oh my God.
Gina G, super talented, always so funny. You got a podcast, man. Tell me about it.
Man, I got a podcast that I do. It's called Chit Chat in the Closet. I've been in my closet over a year, y'all, since the pandemic.
Is that the closet right there?
And I interview guests. Rodney Perry was on there. And it's just a blessing to be able to still be, interacting with people with everything that's going on. But you can follow me, man, at Gina G 2 Funny. Gina G, the number 2 Funny on all platforms. And yeah, Stella, I really only do books with pictures in them. I don't do a lot of books with words, but I feel like I'm getting ready to go ahead and go on and take that 8th grade education back on and do my due diligence and get right. Because anybody that's that passionate as you are, seriously though, it makes me want to read a little bit more up on it. So I appreciate you coming in and being staying firm on that. But the Raiders ain't gonna win nothing this year. But I love y'all. Thank you.
All right, Miss Angel, thank you for popping in. You're a friend and a fan of the show. The new haircut is wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Yo, how can people be in touch with you and what everything you got going on?
Well, you can be in touch with me at Jams, JAMMS 86 on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Right now, like I told you, I'm out in LA with your girl, Corey B. We just finished recording her first comedy album. So be on the lookout for that. And you can catch me on CWN Network with the rest of my crew, Onika McLynn, Corey B, and Suzette Wright with Women Interrupted. So,
I love it.
Being busy.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for coming on, sis. This is my cousin. Are we first cousins? I think so.
Love you, cousin. No, our mothers were first cousins.
So they make us second cousins.
So we are once removed, right?
Yeah, I always love talking to you. I always love our debates, and you're just the best of all. And I love you more than you could even know. And you came looking like my mama today, and I really almost cried.
No. I know the older I get, one day I looked in the mirror and all I could see was my mother. I've been kind of depressed ever since, but
Don't be depressed. Your mama's gorgeous. Hey.
I want to look like her.
Yeah, well, that's genetics.
But, it is what it is. We got to deal with what we got, right?
Hey, Stella, man, you
work with what you got.
Stella, you're one of the smartest people I know, man. Talk to me about how people can stay in touch with you if they want to debate you on their own.
I'm not out there like that. I'm only on Facebook. I don't even have 1,000 friends, so I'm not out there. But you can find me on Facebook.
Yeah.
I haven't even been out there very much lately. I just happened to go on today to check to see what was going on and found you.
You found your cousin out here in these streets.
But as you know, when I'm out there, I'm saying what I say. I am very much an activist. I care about those that we don't care about enough.
Okay.
So you can find me there, or you can call me.
I'll call you. I love you. Hey, thank y'all for coming on. Rodney Perry. The name of the show is Hot Topics. We do this every day. And thank you to my friends and my family for coming on. Mad love, mad respect. That is our show. Let me get my thing here. Here we go.
What about your boy Rodney Perry? Everybody just stop what you're doing. Rodney Perry. OTV every night. Hey there, how you doing? What's up?